This is day 16 of me filming, and I think what was the last time I posted? I think it was on Saturday, the last time that I posted. So yeah, it's been a minute. But essentially, on Monday, since it was a holiday, I think it was President's Day or something like that. We had no school, so I essentially just ran errands the whole day with my mom. So I got no work done on Monday, and Tuesday, Wednesday, and today I have been going as per usual with my schedule and working in the mornings during school and after school. Haven't filmed because I've been working on the email. Actually, it was the last time that I filmed. No, the last time I filmed was on Monday. No, Tuesday. So yeah, the last time I filmed was on Tuesday, and I was having problems with my email, and I ended up having problems with my websites too. My servers ended up crashing, so that was terrible for me. I was absolutely invigorated. I was going crazy. The stress I had on my back was just stupid. I couldn't focus on anything else but that. Like I was at the gym, like I was boxing or I was lifting, and the only thing that I could think about was about like fuck, my business isn't like it's not working. I don't have a business. I don't have my website or my email is not working. My email is still not working, but I did get my servers fixed yesterday. That was why I couldn't film yesterday. I was on I was in a call, um, but I was in a waiting room for like an hour, so in the meantime, I was just looking at other things on how to fix the website. But I don't know what the hell is wrong with my email. I do have a call on Monday. I do still have that. I have a call tomorrow as well with my student success coach from Educate. Uh, I I was gonna cancel, but then I thought like I can ask him for like maybe some tips or some advice on what the hell to do with this because I mean I've looked on Google, I've looked on YouTube, and I've looked like at other things, and I don't know what the hell to do. Right now, it's not necessarily my biggest priority because I do have a meeting with a potential client on Sunday, Antonio. I think I did talk about this, but I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail today. So I was looking into him. I did give him well I haven't given it to him, but I did essentially make him a marketing audit. It is right here. Let me pull it up. Let's go to where is it? Let me find it. So all right, so it's right here. So the marketing audit report essentially he has no listings found. So he's basically on nothing else besides Google and Facebook. He's not on Bing. He has nothing on Yelp, MapQuest, like all those other search engines and other like things that you can use to find a business. He's not on there. I don't think it says here that he has a Google Business Profile claim status, that it's active, but it's I looked for his on Google Maps and stuff. I can't find it. Like I don't know where it is. He doesn't have a website. He does have I don't know how he has good SEO. He's like he's ranked first in basically like his entire area. But he doesn't have a website. So I'm quite confused about that. I don't understand how he can have a good SEO ranking with no website. So that is strange to me. He has 5 stars on his Google My Business rating. I don't know. I don't know how because I don't know I don't know where the fuck it is. I haven't been able to find it. I don't know if it's because I'm in the States or I mean I don't know. I will keep looking for that, see if I can find it because right now essentially what I have here to what we're gonna assign him is we're gonna manage his social medias. His Facebook's actually pretty decent. His Instagram's not too good though. It's not bad, but it could definitely be better. And I can do all of that within Go High Level. Like I can like essentially upload pictures and certain things like all at one time and time them out to be posted for specific dates. And I can just manage all of his social all of his social media is through Go High Level. So that is something that I'm gonna like the main thing that he wants. And I have been thinking, how essentially could I incorporate automations and those like the systems that I essentially like automations and automation systems that I have within Go High Level into his business. So that's something that I have to talk with him to see, because I don't really know what it is that he does. Yeah, from what Matthias told me, he essentially has a I'm tired. What do you call it? He's like a contractor, I guess I could say. Like he contracts it's not contract. He hires specific like people to do jobs for him, and he's like the middleman from what I understand. He doesn't have it's like employees, but he does get contractors from what I've understood. But that's something that I do need to like essentially ask him. According to Matt, he doesn't have the best English, so there's gonna be a language barrier there, so that's gonna be annoying. So Matt's gonna be translating for me. But essentially, what I have here is he wants us to manage his social medias. We're gonna make him a Google Business profile because I can't. I mean, it says that it's active and that that it exists, but I can't find him on that. So we're also gonna be connecting him, all of his social medias to Go High Level, and we are gonna give him a mobile app, like the mobile. We're gonna essentially give him Leads Connector app, and we're gonna like connect um his his account to his mobile account. So that's that as well. And I'm only going to be giving him access to certain things within the software. Like I'm going to give him access to the calendars. That is something else that I'm going to be helping him with. Is setting up his calendars. I'm going to be helping him with like having all of his calls and all of his messages be funneled into Go High Level and into one messenger system. So he has all of his messages in one place, and he can essentially like label them and tag them. Like one of like a certain number is a contractor, and another one is a client. Like an unknown number can be a client or a potential lead. So that's something else that I will be helping him with. That is like I can do within Go High Level. So I have been doing that, and the website. I do want to make him a website. I don't know why it is that he doesn't have a website. I don't know if it's preference or he just doesn't know how to get one, or if he doesn't have the time. From what Matt's told me, he's a super busy person, so I believe that he hasn't had the time to, to make a website, or he hasn't had the, I guess, the time to even think about paying someone to make him a website. So I will be making him one of those. I have been thinking, should I charge him or should I give it to him for free? So it's a form of me, I guess, like a form of me providing value so I can retain him for a longer period of time. So that's something that I have to think about, and I will be talking about that with my student success coach, because I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but at the same time, I miss Jacobus, the old one. I have mentioned him in a past video about how he was my old student success coach, and he left. I don't know why. But this new one, he told me to essentially focus on leads, like getting clients leads and having my offer around leads. And even if I were to go down the social media marketing route, I don't want to yet because I have to build up a higher and more tangible skill set before I go into that, at least from my perspective and what I believe. Um, I need to do that. I need to build up a skill set before I can go into managing such a big team, because essentially to manage a social media marketing team, it takes experience, and it takes, you have to be able to know you have to have multiple skills. You need to know how to close. You need to be able to manage a team. It's a bunch of stuff. You need to have good time management. You need to have, it's just a bunch of stuff that you need to stack onto each other. It is a business model that I have, like I do think I am gonna go into it because the retainers are higher, and I can get paid up to $6,000 a month to $10,000 a month, depends on how much value I bring the client. That was also something Joshua Lizard was talking about this morning. Essentially, if you can provide so much value to the client, that they're gonna want to pay you. They're gonna want to keep you because of the amount of value and the amount of money that you're bringing them in. Like, there's one thing: either you're bringing the client money or you're not bringing the client money. And if you're not bringing the client money, he's probably not gonna want to keep you, especially if it's a high retainer. In my case, I believe what I'm offering is saving the client time and is making his business more efficient, and I'm essentially boosting his online, like his social media presence. And it's a small retainer. It's 297 a month, so that's relatively like a small amount, especially for the amount of money that most businesses make and the amount of money that they have set apart for marketing. Like, it's 297 a month. That's like nothing. So I have a smaller retainer, but essentially I'm not providing such a like something so tangible like appointments, or like something that they can like know that I'm bringing them in. So that's why my retainer's small, because I'm not bringing them in money, at least while I start. So that's that for now. I have been thinking about, because I have Antonio, who is the owner that I have the meeting with on Sunday, and I have another one. I did talk about this as well. Marcelo, who is a friend from school. He's also somebody else that I want to talk to him. I want to, like, he does go to my gym, so I do think it's either I invite him to lunch or I invite him to my gym so that I can have a proper talk with him about. I want to give him free value. I want to build him a Google business, because for him, for sure, I know he doesn't have a Google business profile. So I want to give him that for free, and I do want to give him a website audit. Like, not necessarily make him a free website, but give him the website audit. And I do know he makes a pretty good amount of money, so I know that 297 wouldn't be too much to him. And essentially, I would charge him, let's just say, 500 for the website build up, and maybe $30 for me to host it on top. Actually, no, it would be part of the 297 plan, because essentially, if I were to manage his social media, like his social medias, that would be a part of the 297 plan. Like, manage, I would host his website, I would manage his social medias, and I mean, I'd have to see what else I could incorporate into his business. I guess I could um give him the bookings and give him the software, like the mobile app, the Leads Connector app, so that he can like have all his contacts through there to make it more organized for him. That could be something that could help him. So I mean, I've been thinking about that. Mm, that could be a potential way of signing him. And essentially, whenever I do get my email fixed, the way that I'm gonna be reaching out to clients, I have talked about this, is I'm gonna pick out a specific client, study them for some time, like look into their business, see what their strengths are and what their weaknesses are, and I'm gonna email them. I'm gonna put them in a I have been thinking about putting them in an emailing sequence within Go High Level, because I have an automation that is essentially a emailing, like it's a drip system, a drip email sequence. Like, they receive an email for one day, like for a day, and then they like it waits for a day, and then it waits like if they opened it, they receive another email, and if they didn't open it, they receive another email immediately, and if they opened it, they have the sequence waits 2 days for them to send the other email. So it's something like that. Like, I have been thinking about putting them into one of those. I'd have to set the emails up properly, so each email has its own like personalized feel to it. The first one would be the screenshots of the SEO audit, or in the marketing audit. The second email would have to be something else, something about them, like me asking if they received the email. But that's essentially, I'm gonna try that out. I think I'm gonna try probably for a month, see if I get any results, any meetings, and if it works, and depends on the amount of meetings that I get, I'll keep it at that. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just change something up. But this is something about that I'm gonna focus on, like probably next week, like on Tuesday next week, after I have my call with Antonio, and after I have a call with the IT guy, which I do have a call with an IT guy on Monday at 10 a.m. I'm gonna have to do the call during school, but it's something that's urgent. Like I need this fixed. But at least we'll see. For now, tomorrow's call with um my student success coach. And then on Sunday, which is the most important one, the call with Antonio, see if we can get him signed. According to Matt, he does want to pay us because Matt wants to provide him with a lot of free value. I also want to provide him with a lot of free value, so we have that trust within him, and we already have the trust. Well, he has the trust with Matt, not with me, but I'm sure Matt's putting a good word for me. So we do have that. I have that advantage that Matt's been like he's a friend of Matt's, and I think a client that he's worked with. So that's that. We'll see. I guess the call is gonna be more of a discovery call since I've never spoken to him or I've never, I guess, like I don't know anything about the guy. For now, I'm gonna dial down in looking at his social media presences and how I can improve them, how I can essentially tweak it a little bit, and how I can incorporate Go High Level into his business so that I can pitch it to him and essentially get him signed for the 297 plan. And the website's gonna be the biggest thing that I like a big something like that I can sign him for $500, but it's gonna be a one-time payment, and the 297 is gonna be the recurring. I'm just blabbering on about a bunch of other stuff. Well, same stuff. I don't know. My mind's going in too many places right now. I need to settle down. I think I'm gonna end the video here. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. I have a game. I have a game tomorrow. Fuck. So okay, I can't make a video tomorrow. Maybe during school I might make the video. But I am gonna be making a video about. I've been looking at something Kanye West has been doing. Yay. Um, and I believe he is a marketing genius, or at least his campaign team is a marketing, or a bunch of marketing geniuses, or his campaign manager. I don't know who's in charge, but whoever's in charge is doing a really good job of doing his marketing. I will be making a video about that soon. I don't know, Saturday, maybe tomorrow, depends if I have time. But yeah, I am gonna be touching on that. Also, I think that should be everything. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated to see what happens with my emails and how the calls go. The calls are going. Anyways, bye. Thank you.